Hi everyone and welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. As you can see, I'm all dolled up, ready for my festive parties and holiday dinners. But in reality, I'm just staying home the entire day. So why did I put on makeup? For you guys. I thought it would be really fun to sit down and walk you guys through the makeup look that I'm going to be using for all of the dinners and parties that I'm going to be attending this holiday season. Not that I'm going to be going to a lot, but I figured, you know what? I might as well show you guys my go-to holiday makeup, especially because it's super easy. Anyone can do it. Trust me when I say I have zero makeup skills and I was still able to achieve this look. This video is perfect for those of you that are looking for some holiday makeup inspiration. I'm really excited to share with you guys the products that I used as well because they have been my go-tos, whether or not I'm doing like a full face or if I'm just evening out my skin tone or putting on lashes and brows. All of these products have been solid favorites of mine and they helped me achieve this really classic holiday look. I mean, you can't go wrong with some gold eyeshadow and a red lip. I feel like this makeup look would suit everyone. If you guys want to see how I achieved this look and what products I used, then keep watching. I haven't done a makeup video in a really long time and I'm kind of nervous about it, which is weird because these are the videos that I used to love filming. But I'm going to pass it off as excitement because I'm actually going to be using a couple of new products for my makeup look today, starting with these Fina brushes. These were kindly sent to me by Julius. Now Julius is an incredible professional makeup artist. He's the one that did my wedding makeup and he's become a very good friend of mine and he just launched his own line of makeup brushes. And if you follow me on Instagram, I already unpacked these with you guys, but I'm gonna try them for the first time today and I'm really excited because they are some of the softest brushes I've ever felt and they're just super high quality. And I've also got a couple of new makeup bits that aren't new to me because I've been using them for a couple of weeks, but they're new to this channel and I wanted to be able to incorporate them in this makeup look. I'm going to start by priming my face. This is my Holy Grail primer. It's the Benefit Professional Pearl Primer. I've spoken a lot about this product because it really is one of my favorite primers. It keeps your makeup on for hours, but at the same time leaves your skin looking nice and glowy. So even if you powder your face to set your makeup, you still have that really nice glow that doesn't look oily or shiny. I'm gonna apply this primer on the areas that I know my makeup tends to disappear. I'm also gonna put a little bit on my chin and on my upper lip. Now that my face is primed, I'm gonna move on to my base, Ecstacy Co Active Skin Tint with SPF 35. It's an oil-free tinted moisturizer and it looks amazing on the skin. I'm gonna use the shade Fawn M02. It's very light, but at the same time buildable, and it leaves your skin looking like skin. And you can use your hands, a brush, or even a sponge. Before I blend it out with my sponge, I'm gonna spread it all over my face. And then I'm gonna take my Morphe beauty sponge. Kara gave this to me. I never knew Morphe made beauty sponges, but this is really good. To blend my base, I'm gonna use the slanted side. This is a really great makeup base, especially for people who don't necessarily like to wear makeup or who are starting out. As you can see, it kind of looks like I didn't do anything, which is what I want because I am going to be doing a red lip, so I want my skin to still look like skin. I will, however, go back in with the skin tint and just add a little bit more on the areas that I feel like need a little bit more coverage. I've got some scarring from a breakout that I had. I'm gonna put a little bit here as well. It's a little bit around my nose because that's where I tend to get red very quickly. And then I'm gonna go in again with my beauty sponge and just blend it all out. And that's the base done. Moving on to concealer, I'm gonna first start with the Ecstacy Co Active Concealer. I've got this in the shade FN2. I'm gonna use this just to spot correct, have some redness and some scarring. I'm just gonna put a little bit around my nose and then I'm gonna take my beauty sponge again, but this time I'm gonna use the pointed tip just to blend in the concealer. See how easy it is to blend this concealer? I'm gonna move on to my under eyes and I'm gonna start with the Rare Beauty concealer in the shade 170W. This is a much lighter shade compared to the Ecstacy Co one, which is exactly what I need just to brighten up the under eye area. Just dot it in the inner corner. Whoa, that's really bright. And then I'm gonna take the Ecstacy Co concealer and just add a little bit on the outer corners. Using my sponge again, I'm just gonna blend it all out. Using whatever concealer is left in the sponge, I like to dab it on my eyelid as a sort of primer for my eyeshadow later on. It also helps just even out the entire eye area. Before I set my face, I'm gonna go in with my MAC Prep and Prime Lip Primer. Because we're doing a red lip, I wanna make sure my lips are moisturized and ready for the lip liner as well as the lipstick. To set my base and give it a little bit more coverage, I'm gonna go in with the MAC Light Plus Studio Fix Perfecting Powder. It's a loose tinted powder, which is perfect for setting your base as well as giving you a little bit more coverage. And I'm gonna use this super soft powder brush from Fina Brushes. I'm gonna take a little bit, lightly dust it all over my face. Brush is so soft. I love it. This would make a great Christmas gift. You know, somebody who loves makeup or is maybe a makeup artist and they need like really nice, good quality brushes that won't break bank. Julius, you're a genius. Moving on to bronzer, I've really been enjoying a cream and powder bronzer combo. I start off with the cream bronzer and then to set it, I'll go in with a powder one. Glossier Solar Paint. I've got this in the shade Ray. And I know what you're thinking, Karla, you just powdered your face. But because I did it very lightly, this actually won't cake or clump. A little bit. My jawline. I know it looks crazy, but trust the process. The Glossier Cream Bronzer just gives a very light, natural shadow, which again is really great as a base for a powder bronzer. 3 dots on my cheekbone, a little swipe on my jaw, and 2 dots on my forehead. Now I'm gonna go in with my powder bronzer. This is still my favorite, NARS Laguna. I've got the mini and I've hit pan majorly, which means I will have to buy myself a full-sized one very, very soon. I'm gonna take another one of my Fina brushes. This one I feel like is gonna be perfect for contour because it's got a nice rounded but also thin shape. So it's gonna be great to carve out this cheekbones. This is a really good makeup brush. Some bronzer on my chin and of course down my neck. Never forget to blend your makeup down to your neck. I'm actually gonna contour my nose just using the same fluffy brush. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more of the bronzer and then just run the makeup brush down my nose very lightly. And then I'm gonna take more bronzer, tap off the excess and dust it on my eyelids. And whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to take under my bottom lip. I watched a YouTube video of a makeup artist who said that if you put a little bit of bronzer underneath your bottom lip, it helps make your lips look fuller and bigger. So you guys know I'm obsessed with plump lips, so we're gonna do that as well. For my blush, I'm gonna be using my all-time favorite. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher in the shade Ecstasy. I use this all the flippin' time and I still haven't hit pan because a little of this goes a long way. And I'm just gonna use the same brush that I used for my bronzer. It is such a nice blush. It gives you that really nice healthy flush to the cheeks. I'm just gonna swipe whatever is left on my nose. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more because I'm obsessed with blush. And whatever is left on the brush, I'm gonna again swipe on my eyelids. I like doing this because I feel like it helps tie in the makeup. Onto highlighter, I'm gonna use the same brush. I know it's a little lazy of me, but that's just how I like to do my makeup. BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in the shade Opal. This is another product that is impossible to hit pan because a little of it goes a long way. Dust it on the tops of my cheeks. Wow. BECCA really knows what they're doing in terms of highlight. Look at that.
So pretty.
I'm also gonna take a little bit for the tip of my nose, down my bridge, and on my Cupid's bow. And then using my ring finger, I'm just gonna take a little bit, put it in the inner corners of my eyes just to make them pop. I'm gonna zoom you guys in now so we can do the brows and the eyes and the lashes. Hello party people. Now that we're up close and personal, let's get right to it. I'm gonna start with my brows. I'm gonna take this eyebrow brush from Fina and I'm gonna use this spoolie to just comb my brow hairs up. And then I'm gonna take my favorite brow pencil. This is the Issy & Co. Brow Pencil Pro in the shade Ash Brown. It's a really good eyebrow pencil because it's super easy to blend and I love how fine the tip is. Start in the front of my brows. I'm just gonna lightly draw a line at the bottom like that. And then, because I've got really short brows, I like to extend them. Again, lightly, super pigmented. Like that. And then I'm gonna take my spoolie and blend it out. See how quick that was? I'm telling you, this eyebrow pencil is a miracle worker. Look at the difference. It's insane, right? Now I'm gonna do the other side. To set my brows, I'm gonna first go in with my Laura Mercier Clear Brow Gel. This is a really great base gel just to get your eyebrows ready. Using the brush from the Laura Mercier Brow Gel, I'm gonna go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. It's a really unique product. It kind of looks like a gel, but it feels like a pomade, so I don't really know what it is. Dip my brow gel brush in, and then I'm going to use the cap and blend it, sort of incorporate it more into the brow brush. I don't know, I watched a YouTube video and this is what the girl did. And then I'm just going to comb my brow hairs up again. I also like to use my finger to push the product in. And those are the brows done. I know they look a little crazy. Some of you might not really like this bushy brow look, but I personally love it. Now I'm gonna move on to my eyeshadow. Since I'm gonna be doing a red lip, I wanna go for something that's both subtle, but at the same time still festive. NARS, I'm not too sure what it's really called, but it's in the shades Isolde 1 and Isolde 2. It's one of their more iconic shades. It's a really lovely duo of like a burnt gold and a shimmery brown. I love using these two together. I'm gonna first go in with this brush, the darker brown, start in the outer corner and work it into the crease. NARS eyeshadows are super pigmented. Then I'm gonna take a little bit more of that darker brown and just dust it on my lower lash line. Onto my favorite part of this eye look, I'm gonna take a smaller eyeshadow brush and I'm gonna dip it into the gold. Look at that. Dust off the excess and then swipe this all over my lid. Do you see how gold and lush this eyeshadow is? It's really one of my favorites. Now I'm just gonna go back in with the bigger eyeshadow brush and just blend everything together. And those are the eyes done. If you wanted to add a little bit more drama, you could totally go in with some eyeliner and do like a little black flick. I personally don't like to use eyeliner very often because I always get so frustrated when the flicks aren't even or when it ruins my eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna skip the eyeliner and go straight to lashes. Be very careful when curling your lashes. I don't know if you guys saw that Maine Mendoza IG story where she clamped off half of her eyelashes. That's like my worst nightmare because I have so few to begin with, so to lose half of the 10 that I have would be so horrible. For my mascara, I'm gonna go in with a new favorite. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Doll Lashes Mascara. I've always been loyal to my L'Oreal Lash Paradise, but I've really been enjoying using this. It's really light on the lashes. It's super easy to take off. It holds pretty well throughout the day and it doesn't smudge. That's a really good mascara. And those are the eyes and the brows done. Now I'm gonna move on to the last step, the red lip. It's really important to first start out with a lip liner. I'm gonna go in with my favorite red lip liner. This is the MAC Ruby Woo Lip Pencil. This is their iconic blue toned red, which is perfect, especially for the holidays. So what I like to do is I put my lips together like that so I can see the Cupid's bow, and then that's how I'll outline my lips. And that's the upper lip outlined. I'm actually gonna use the lip pencil and just shade it all the way through. That way, even if I eat or drink and the top layer of lipstick comes off, the liner is nice and solid. I'll grab my lips. It blends at the bottom, and now I can outline and fill in the bottom lip. Ooh, it's getting gloomy outside. Sorry if the lighting's changing. That's just the lip liner, so you could totally use the lip liner on its own for a red lip if you want something a little bit more matte. I personally like to go in with a liquid lipstick, and this is my favorite red lipstick to match this lip liner. Happy Skin Lip Mallow in the shade Spicy. It's not as blue toned as the Ruby Woo, which I think is nice because blended together, it just makes the perfect shade of red. Happy Skin lip mallows are so comfortable because they're really light and moussey on the lips and they don't chap or flake off. And then just to finish off the makeup look, I'm gonna go in with my favorite setting spray, Benefit Professional Super Setter. It really helps keep your makeup on and it gives that really nice glowy finish. And that's the makeup look done. This is my go-to holiday makeup look because it's fast, easy, it's really simple. All you need is a nice bright red lip and some glittery eyeshadow and you're good to go. This is the makeup that I'm gonna be wearing to all of the parties and dinners that I'm gonna be going to. Not that I'm gonna be going to a lot. I'm only gonna be going to the ones with my family and the one with Nico. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did and leave me a comment down below of your holy grail holiday makeup products. Is it a red lip? Is it a glittery eye? A lip gloss? Let me know and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 13. Bye!